See, the first step of any good shelter is a good cup. Because you got to be able to enjoy your nice tea or coffee or what have you.
Absolutely.
In your nice shelter. Which...
just in case I can't see that on camera, what's that cup say?
Oh, it says, I love pooping in the woods. It's actually my 4th favorite pastime. Don't ask me about the first 3.
This is a PG-13 kind of channel here. So.
What do you want to know? This is more a modern-y shelter. It's obviously not what some would consider bushcraft. But
let's start with the bivvy.
Well, the bivvy. It's a simple bivvy. I think this is the one of the battle box ones. I hate bugs. I hate them. I cannot stand ticks and mosquitoes. Especially, I can kind of deal through the day dealing with them. Sleeping, I want to sleep.
Don't want the creepy crawlies.
So, I got to watch out for the wiggling. So throw the shot. I don't like the rain fly, so I throw the tarp instead. Which obviously it's hot.
Right. That's a 10 by 10, correct?
Yeah, I got a 10 by 10 Kalinko. It's like an off-brand DD tarp proof. Got a bunch of tie-out points. I can do whatever I want to, really. But kind of give it where the wind can come underneath here and kind of swaddle me at night while I'm resting. It's a good time.
Make you cozy and comfortable with the breeze.
Cozy's half the battle.
I'm telling you, it is.
Without a good night's sleep, you're not worth a damn the next day.
Hell no.
It's just like mattresses. I'm using a blow-up mattress instead of normally I'd do like a contractor bag, browse bed, or one of the uber compact mattresses. Right.
The sleep pads kind of thing. Yeah.
Stuff. But I wanted something a little bit more cushy. Again, it's hot. I'm already going to be sweating, sweltered.
Yeah.
Comfort's going to be my main key on this trip.
And you got a little tinder bundle under there too?
Well, see, that's the magic about throwing a tarp on any shelter. You can gear, boots, any type of firewood, kindling, tinder. Why not use it? You've got the room.
Yeah, and there's a remarkable amount of room under there.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, the whole goal is to early in the morning catch that sunrise, sit here with my tea in the morning, and enjoy it.
You're much more of a tea drinker than I. I'll sit with my death wish.
Man, coffee's good, but man, Irish breakfast in the morning really it just gets me just.
Well, remember what happened last time you drank Death Wish?
Yeah, I thought I was going to have a stroke and a heart attack at the same time and take a screenshot.
Anything? Anything you can say for new bushcrafters, like better ways, like other ways to set this up? Anything you can do to make it easier?
That's the best thing. And again, if you're running a tent, say you're running a one-man bivvy or any type of one-man tent, you got a rain fly. You can set it up in an A-frame. You can do a lean-to. You can do something like this, which, it's kind of a more off the wall. If I wanted to tie this out, I could give myself more room. If you want to bring a little folding stool or whatever.
Or if it rained or something, you can tie that out and still be able to sit under there.
Sit under there. It's going to be dry as a bone. People who say, well, it's raining, that tarp's only going to do so much. I've slept in many rainstorms under a tarp. Been fine. Been wet once. That was my fault.
And you're not running a full ridgeline either, are you?
No, I got a full ridgeline.
Oh, do you got a full ridgeline?
Absolutely. I'm going from bowling all the way to a trucker's hitch, and then I've got toggles on.
Toggles on prussics?
Prussics. So, yep, just pulling it nice and taut.
All right.
So, which really, it's not supposed to rain. It's like a real mild chance today.
Yeah.
It's mostly for dew.
Yeah.
It's going to do. And again, I don't want to wake up soaking wet. And again, it's hot now. This evening it's going to be 60 degrees, 58, whatever. You get wet, you get cold, you're not having a good time.
Right. You could do this with a partial ridgeline, though.
Yeah, you can go ahead and just attach it to one tie out, bring it out, other tie out, bring it out, and do it that way. I just happen to not want to cut the cordage.
Right, and you don't like bugs.
No. Wintertime, you'll see me in a tarp all day long. You'll see me in a bivvy for now. Promise you that.
Anything else you want to add to it? Closing thoughts, as it were.
Closing thoughts or dad advice. Don't get caught up on styles of one-man tents. If it looks like it's going to shed rain, it's got a good pitch, it's going to shed rain. If it's not, bring a fly.
Solid advice.
Be the best advice I have.
Solid advice. All right. Got a little bit more of a kind of an advanced bushcraft shelter here set up for the night. Got the ridge pole, 10 by 10 tarp, the raised bed going on. That is a browse bed mattress. However, I'm not going to stuff it with browse. It's warm out. It's only supposed to be down in the 60s tonight, so I'm not worried about the extra layer of insulation. There's the word. I do have a wool blanket if I do get cold. Kind of using it as a pillow to start with. My little Yuko candor lantern, just in case, you know, I may need to see.
It's posh.
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 Yes, it's posh.
Yes, it's very posh.
Very posh. But I can change the layout however I want. I can let this part down, give me a little bit of a cover in the front, or I could extend it out if I really wanted to. Heck, I could even move the tarp up, put the center of the tarp over the ridgepole, and have a straight A-frame over it. But
Now, all right, man. Here's the heavy question.
oh yeah.
Bugs. You know I hate bugs. Somebody wants to come out. They want to be bush, full-on bush shelter. We're gonna run the lean-to. What do we need to do?
If you hate bugs and you run the lean-to, your best bet is buy the best bug spray money can buy. I mean, to be honest with you, I make a variety of bug spray, or not bug spray, bug repellent called Punky Dope. It's a Nessmuck recipe for George Washington Sears. Have not had the chance to test it out, but from everything I have heard, it will repel everything, including the Adirondack blackfly. And if it will repel an Adirondack blackfly, it will probably repel God himself. So I'm okay with that. But it's just, you know, bank line and sticks. That's all it is, bank line and sticks. If you got a small saw, you know, a Silky Pocket Boy, a Silky Gone Boy, even the Walmart saw will do.
Maybe they're interested. How long did it take you to build something like this? I mean, you've got a pretty intricate structure here, so I mean, it's not just super complex.
No, I think about an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours, I think I put into this, and obviously with your help. But yeah, I mean, I cut down a few trees. This is your property, so obviously I have permission to cut down trees here. And we've got a lot of small saplings that we can thin out to allow the rest of the forest to actually flourish.
And see, that's part of being a woodsman and bushcraft, in my opinion, as well, is forest conservation. Doesn't mean not cutting anything.
Right.
It also means cutting the appropriate wood at the appropriate location.
Selectively cutting the right woods. I believe I cut 3 tulip poplars for this specific shelter, and actually you can see, I don't know if you can pick them up on the camera, there are those 3 stumps right there.
No, you can barely see them, but yeah, obviously, I mean, it's dense. Yeah. It's dense all through here.
But there were 3 tulip poplars growing within 3 feet of each other, within 3 feet total in a line. And there's already 2 big ones behind and another couple small ones growing there. So harvesting those 3 will allow the other 2 smaller ones to actually grow and flourish. It's the same with culling a herd when you're hunting. That's probably a whole other conversation that we don't need to get into, but same principle, you know. But this is, if you don't like bugs, this is probably not the shelter for you.
Or for the beginner, at least.
Definitely for the beginner.
Once you pick up some permethrin and things like that, it might be.
Yeah, there is always permethrin, which is military grade, which I know military grade don't mean much, but it does work. You spray down your clothes, your blankets, your tarps, and everything with it, and it actually lasts quite a while. So, but that's what I'm going to be sleeping on tonight.